You are tuned into Now Let's Get Chatty.
Oh, hot topics. Let's talk about a few hot topics on this video.
Okay.
This video.
Vaccination.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys have seen. I've seen the CNN post and it said Johnson & Johnson pauses COVID-19 vaccine trial after unexplained illnesses. So apparently there was one person that had got sick. They cannot explain it. And one of the volunteers, they said that the vaccination of course follows their guidelines, but they cannot, because they cannot explain the person's sickness, they want to pause it for a moment.
I wonder what it is they're going to go back and do, because I mean it's just one person, but you know, thankfully it's just one person. It's not like
no, I can't say just one person, because if a lot of us get it, what if a lot of us are sick? So you really can't risk all of, you know, a lot of people getting sick. It's one person, but you don't know how other people's bodies are affected by the vaccine.
True.
So I understand that.
So yeah, it could be specific factors. It could be blood type. It could be race.
Okay.
I mean, it could be, yeah. So
well, I'm not a fan of vaccines anyway.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Like if I was able to, I feel like we were forced to vaccinate our kids because they had to go to school and they had to have their shots. But if it was really up to me, I don't think I would have got any of my children vaccinated. Only because there's been nurses and doctors that said that like vaccines are not really good for your body. And there's been people that have said their children have had like bad side effects to it. My kids literally get sick from vaccinations. Like they get sick. Joseph, my oldest one, got sick for like 2 months after vaccination. So
well, that's because they're putting something foreign, first of all, in your body, and your body is like, what's going on here? Hiya, hiya, hiya. And I think that's what makes you more immune to it. So I wonder, is the if they come up with a successful vaccination, is that going to be something our children have to get before they go to school?
And speaking of that, I believe the FDA have approved for children at least 12 to be a part of the trial. So that's just another part of that topic as well.
I don't think I just like the word trial.
Yeah.
Because it's like trial and error.
Yeah, especially when it comes to the children.
Well, I'm wondering if it gets to a certain point for them to even be able to put it in a human body. I'm pretty sure it has to get to a certain point to where for them to even be. And then who says it's okay for you to put a vaccine in my child? Like who approves that?
And where are they getting these children from to try to, if they're trying them on? Well, I don't know. Y'all didn't say they were trying them on 12-year-olds, but you said
they were
now
approved. They haven't put them in the trial yet, but they're approved. So it's only a matter of time before they start testing on children, which I think is wrong.
Are you gonna get paid? You know how there's certain studies they say if you want to be a part of this study, we'll pay you so many X amount of dollars. Are they gonna do that with these vaccinations with children who are 12 and under? Possibly cut you a check to let your children get this shot or be a part of this. I almost want to say use the word experiment.
Yeah. I hope not.
Living labs.
I hope not.
Or are they going to use like some of the children who are still separated from their parents, like the immigrants, juveniles, detention centers, foster homes?
Oh, sadly, we don't want to give them ideas.
Oh! That's so sad.
Why they can't test on like animals if they can give
I'm pretty sure
animal coded?
Because I'm just thinking like they would have to test on animals before they put it in humans. I would assume
they should. I know a lot of people don't like testing on animals. There's a whole thing people don't like.
Yeah, but I would assume
animals,
that you would test on an animal before put in the actual human body. Yeah, but
would you allow your child to get the COVID vaccination if it was a choice of yours?
If it was a choice?
Well, I hesitated with my son, even with his vaccinations, like his regular vaccination. I hesitated.
Why did you hesitate? Because of the side effects?
I just hesitated because I can't remember specifically what age he was, but it was an age where he had to get a lot of them. And I'm just like, So he got older, and I finally had to give him the vaccinations because once you get to certain grades, I think you have to have certain vaccinations. So he did eventually get it, but I hesitated. So I couldn't imagine like having a little one now and say that the vaccination is available. Just giving it to your child,
Just give it to them.
And their bodies are so small.
And then think about that too. So it's going into the body, right? What about somebody that doesn't have it, and you've gotten a shot, and it's in your body? Does that make you like, can I possibly get it now?
Do you have to quarantine for 14 days after the shot?
That's an interesting question.
Well, speaking of all of this vaccination, COVID-19. Now, what I've noticed with masks is I just want to bring this up because I wear masks at work.
Are you tired of wearing masks?
I'm going to say I appreciate the masks because I'm very close up on clients and they have masks, so I don't have to smell like breath or whatnot. And if you get offended by that, sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Benefits of wearing a mask.
But I've noticed like with the masks, like if it's like a temporary mask or one of them cheap masks that come like a bunch in a box, I get this big pressure headache that shoots up my nose, up into my brain, and just sits right there. So I know it's a pressure headache. And I've noticed that my eyes just look extra tired. And I don't know if anybody have any suggestions for that, but if you do, drop a note.
Drop a comment.
Help me out.
Suggestions.
I just noticed that my eyes just look.
So I wonder if it's the material of the mask. Like I wonder if there's something you're probably allergic to in the material of the mask.
Maybe so. But I have coworkers that are like they feel that pressure, like that pressure headache right there.
Other people are feeling that too.
I think the sweatiness of it.
Yeah,
it's nasty.
Well, there's a mask that I have that I wear, and I feel like I sweat more in it than I do like the medical, like that I want to say a medical mask. Those disposable ones.
There's certain material.
Yeah, but I'm tired of wearing masks, and I take it off. Don't let me wear makeup because you take it off, you have all these impressions.
Yes.
You're all underneath here around your mouth has sweated off.
And I have these tiny little bumps on my nose. Maybe I need to just clean my face really, really well when I take it off. But tiny little bumps. But I am enjoying keeping COVID-19
Well, at least we
free.
can be creative with our mask. At least we can be creative. Buy some, make some, get some made.
I seen Cynthia Bailey. I don't know if you all know her from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's getting married, and she's not requiring her guests to wear a mask in spite of the CDC regulations.
She got married.
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel? How do y'all feel about that still? Because I feel like it's something that's not going to. It's going to be around for a while. I feel like it's just going to be the new norm.
What, wear masks?
Yeah, it's just the new norm now. You see it. As soon as I come out the store, I'm just like, oh, I can't breathe. I rip it right off. Like as soon as I take one foot out, it's off my face. I'm like, oh, yes, I can breathe. But I was trying to say, how do you all feel about gatherings who don't wear masks?
Well, I guess you keep your 6 feet.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you
don't be all in the face. And
yeah. I feel like as long as you're not close to each other, it's okay. But the reality of being in such a big setting and the reality of people actually being, 6 feet apart. A lot of.
Well, speaking of that, I personally don't. If I'm going to the store, okay, but I just don't be out and about like that. And then when we get together, we're talking, and of course, if it's like a special event, somebody gets married, they're close to me, I'm gonna go. But other than that, I don't be hanging around, hanging out like that, just talking with no masks on, like that's just not my thing.
But I feel like it's something we should already kind of have gotten used to.
Yeah.
And we should be mindful.
Yeah, sometimes like wearing the mask is too much of a good thing. You know, it's good, it's healthy, it's a wise thing to do. It's wisdom to wear it when you're in mass groups of people, when you go grocery shopping and stuff. But sometimes I feel like too much of a good thing. You know, if I like cookies, the cookies may not be a good thing. Some people don't think cookies are a good thing.
It's a good thing,
but vegetables. It's just, I feel like in that reference, it's just too much of a good thing sometimes. I actually had a scare this week. I thought my daughter had COVID, and her test came back negative. And the way she came in contact, one of her teammates had it, and they were on the same bench together, on the same court together, playing basketball, and she was starting to get headaches, and I was like, oh no. She was like, I can't taste my food. I was like, stay in your room, stay in your room. But the test came back negative.
So I wonder, in cases like those, even though there are free testing sites, like if you wanted to go to somewhere that's more, I won't say legit, but somewhere that's more, like some places you have to pay for it. I wonder in those cases, should a school pay for your child to get tested, especially if it happens like on a basketball team, on a school event, school outing, something like that? Do you guys think the school should pay for that?
I don't know. Well, you know, the school's really not paying for it. It's the taxes that provides the school.
They didn't pay. Well, like when the school called us to let us know that someone was infected, or someone had it, they told us where to go to get a testing for free. But when we got there, the test was $350.
Shut up.
Oh.
And they wouldn't take our insurance. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh gosh.
I feel like in those cases, the school should come out of their pocket and
Should
pay.
make sure that they're tested to make sure they're okay. Yeah.
Or don't give you a certain place to go. Give you an option as long as they receive the test results.
Yeah.
So then I could take my child to a free testing place versus somewhere where they don't take my insurance. But you guys, I hope you are surviving.
Stay safe. She said surviving. She said it real pretty like. We thank you all.
I want you guys to give us your opinions on the COVID vaccinations. Whether or not you would do it, what do you think about it, and what are your opinions on vaccinations period, because that's the topic as well. And what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, if you like what you heard here today and you want to be informed when we upload a new video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hey, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and answer those questions that Dolores just mentioned, and we'd love to hear from you. And if you have any advice, like Lillian asked for earlier about wearing a mask and helping your eyes, drop those comments.
Hey, don't be scared to subscribe, you know. Nobody will know.